got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just get.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. A gain there of 21 yards.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. This is Carson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. The 20. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Jameis to throw it. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
On 3rd down, Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Now Jones, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Wait. Same go, let them go.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 2nd and 9, Winston. Flush to his right. And he finds Howard complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Winston. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 28 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. That's caught by Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
54. Check. Watch 54.
A first down throw for Winston. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
He's not going to get me.
Jameis again. Open man is Howard, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Ready. Flag. What is that? 54. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. Winston to Godwin on the connection there for a Tampa Bay first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Winston. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He's crazy. 54, right there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Ready. Back 25. Let's go, D. Hey, stop. Let's go.
From the red zone now, Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Get him, boy. He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
6. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaching.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. An 11-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And this is caught by C.J. Prosise. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Winston. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Jameis now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Winston. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Man, I got you.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to float this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, 73 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong.
Just take off. If the quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you could do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Shit, yeah, I'll hop on Rocket League after this game.
Coming to the line
I'm like trying out for this Madden franchise.
some pretty good offense.
Just trying out for it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of YouTubers and shit playing it.
Damn, for real. You playing one of them right now?
Nah, I'm playing the dude that's in it though.
Oh, you're playing the kid that's in it?
Yeah.
Change up anything on
Is
this
it good?
opening drive?
It's for tied 14-14 midway through the third.
Are they being cheesy?
No, it's a sim league.
They'll come up now, second and
No
4
cheese.
from the 31. Now Wilson.
So they gotta see if you're trash because they don't want trash kids in there.
Pretty much, I guess.
That one again.
I can't make a fucking stop though. Struggling.
Is it but it's a it's not a fantasy league.
No. And it's not helping that I'm playing with the Bucks right now either.
Oof, what? You didn't get to pick?
No, I got to pick. It's who I play with in my other franchise league. I don't know, comfortable with them. But I forgot that it's not the fucking team, the normal team I usually have.
Who's he using?
Seattle.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
Digging up though. This drive.
Yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the
And Devin White ain't no 90 like I'm used to.
What is he?
Fucking 79.
What?
Yeah, it is nuts.
Why?
No clue.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson.
That jump, bro. It's a fucking pick if you jump. I got two guys right there.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in and picks up.
Metcalf caught he was doubled in the end zone and he lost 2 people in toe tap for this dude's second touchdown. It's retarded.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Get his ass.
Forced out to his left.
Let's go. Good shit, Levante.
Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket.
This boy just plays man coverage really well. Surprised the shit out of me.
And it goes as a loss of 6. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Wilson.
That's a piss.
That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2
Dude,
shy.
bro ain't done an incomplete pass in my ass yet.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the
Fucker, not for 9.
Able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
That's a pick, baby. Let's go.
Traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Let's go, bro.
Return as he'll take it up past the 35. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl.
But we would get nasty in Rocket League earlier, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it again.
Company, an absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch.
Bro, I don't got a running back with fucking
Had the lead in the ball
with these dudes, bro.
and held Kansas City.
You got a
10
what?
points
I don't have a running back with the Bucks.
somehow. They're
What you
winning
got?
their way back
Ronald
to San
Jones.
Francisco, trying to understand how they
Whatever
lost
happened to
that
Doug
game.
Martin? Did he fall off super
Fell
hard?
off super fucking hard.
11 points.
Sad to see. Dude had skill.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston is going to get his
Damn,
man
Wagner.
out of the backfield complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
He was a dog
We see another pitching
Yeah, he was
catch
nice.
to the running back.
He was really nice at one time, though.
Continues to evolve.
for like
They
one
become
season.
just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Got rolled up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is he good?
23.
Is he good?
Threw 5 interceptions.
That has something to do with it, huh?
Lil Mack had 5 sacks.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know how you
He scored 28 points, but I should have had way more points than that. I
Really?
couldn't move the ball. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't run the ball. I couldn't throw the ball.
Barber on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Did he play one of the dudes or he played somebody else?
Down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
You said what?
Solid gain.
Did he play one of the dudes or did he play somebody else?
Nah, he played somebody else.
The run got 4.
Didn't really make it in this one.
2nd and 6.
It was pretty good. Like it's one of those games where I gotta think about what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Call it a game of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control
OJ Howard getting nasty. He probably got like 150 yards this game.
Really?
Yeah, I had like a 70-yard touchdown with him a little bit ago.
6 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Winston.
Oh, where's the PI?
Fires one, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if
I
there's a
had
time to
5 and a
force,
half
he felt
minutes
like
left.
he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
That's a pick, baby. Let's fucking go, bro. Bunting.
Picked off at the 28.
Pick 6. Let's get it.
He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneers TD. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly
21-14.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They know
Yep, just got pick 6.
situations, type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track.
Yeah,
here.
Devin White is
Sometimes
79, man. That's nuts.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Is it not like an updated roster?
It should be. It's a regular exhibition game.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll check that down to Carson.
Shoot that shit, David. Let's go. He driving over there. Got like a fucking 50-yard play a second ago.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Here's Wilson.
Out.
End zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll toss it out to Carson.
Let's go. Good shit, David.
Here, knocked back to the 20. That second down play nets a -4. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Let's go, boys.
Wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Shaquille Barrett. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
21-17.
And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3, but I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might...
You know, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
See, it's 21-17.
Yep.
They'll go again to Jones. They'll have a first down past the 40.
2-minute warning.
So get this one up to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first.
I hope he think I ain't scared to pass because I know he gonna blitz me on first down right here. I'm gonna call a fucking screen.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
I'm running. I don't like what I see. He blitzing me though off the edge. Yep. There it is.
It's Jones.
Oh, yeah, yeet. Yeah, fucking yeet. Let's go. Touchdown. Let's go. 44-yard touchdown.
Yeah, pick 6 or touchdown?
Nope. 44-yard running touchdown. Hit it with a spin move, and he broke the next tackle and took off. Let's go, dog. This seals this shit.
It's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you gotta stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you know,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Shoot that fucking 2.5 sacks right now. He's snapping.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
No, he's wide open. He dropped it.
Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Wide open receiver complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, there's my picket! Oh, would have been a nasty alert.
Of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with exactly 1 minute to go in the football game.
Damn, I lurked them hard right there too. So hard.
They need to score quickly here on 1st down. To throw again is Wilson.
Let's go.
Pressure comes and Wilson's gonna go down.
Devin White with the sack.
In there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. There's Wilson to throw.
Good deep, boy.
That's gonna be incomplete.
That's game.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon looked like he had his hands on it for
28 seconds.
That was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
And I'm up 11 now. I'd say that's a fucking game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that
I'm
means
good one
they'll
though.
need to come up with something
Really
here
good
on
one.
3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Another sack. Well, let's get it.
The receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their
What are you looking at her like that for?
timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks
she
to
all right?
go in the 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And Myers able to knock it through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Winston will kneel down, and that should be your...